Hello my friends and welcome back to... So we've received several submarine mods over the years, in various degrees of completion, some small, some large, all of them pretty cool. But today, I think we might just have the coolest one. From the brilliant minds of the relatively newly formed Team Seel, as they call themselves, comes a submarine so cool that I cannot wait to show you. Let's jump in. I've always found new submarine mods to be exceptionally cool. I mean, it took several years after the game came out for us to even get the first, moving box. And since then, people have definitely stepped it up, but let me tell you, this one might just be on another level. Obviously, this mod is not fully finished yet, but when I go into the vehicle bay, under vehicles, you can now see the Seel submarine. Now, it requires a bunch of stuff, definitely not easy to craft, and definitely an endgame vehicle. But we have the power of console commands, which lets us kind of skip that. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the Seel submarine. I'm not even sure how to enter. The hatch is at the top, of course. That makes sense. It is freaking massive. Definitely looks bigger than the Cyclops, but not by much. It's not like crazy big. And here we go. Welcome on board. Okay, so I'm gonna look at everything. Obviously, we can disembark through the Seel. That's all right. Moving back, we have the power cells. It looks like it's like 2 engines from the Cyclops, basically. So I am assuming this thing is gonna be freaking rapid. 8 upgrade slots. We're gonna take a look at those after a while. And then we have this gorgeous window in the back. Oh, and it's a way to enter and exit. Oh, hold up. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna try this one out. I believe this is the dock. But first, let's go this way. This is the maintenance access. So we have this lovely spacious room. You can already build in here. That is possible. So this will be like the Cyclops where you can decorate everything. And here, of course, is the control panel. But before we take helm, I kind of want to explore the rest of it. Okay, so up here, this looks like the prime living quarters. This is where you're going to be able to place down your furniture. Let's see if I can get like a nice double bed. I mean, look at that. Like, you can definitely build some very cozy living quarters in here. I really like this room. Very, very cool. Okay, here up front, we have another space that you can decorate for now. Again, remember that this is very much a work in progress, as you can see. It is not finished, but I love how spacious it is. And now let's see about the piloting. Okay, we have UI that looks similar to the Cyclops. We have the camera system, so we have a camera at the bottom. Okay, one on the back. That's super handy. Hatch. The keel. Okay, that's brilliant. Let's power it on. And on it is. Okay, let's see. This seems faster than the Cyclops. I mean, again, not by much. But given the fact that it has 2 engines in the back, I would imagine it's probably eventually going to be faster. Okay, now I'm going to leave the sub. And let's try docking something. So here's a lovely little sea moth. Okay, let's see if we can enter. Yo. This is a little extra. Y'all remember when we used to have like arms grab the thing? Nah, now it's just freaking power energy something. Dang, I mean, it looks super cool. And yes, you will be able to park both the Seamoth and the prawn suit, so you can have all of that functionality still just like the Cyclops. Now, I believe we already have some upgrades as well. We have the depth module, of course, MK3, and the Seel solar charge module. So I'm guessing we only need the MK3. 2,600 meters, that is very deep. Of course, the solar module, I'm guessing, makes it charge off of the sun. So that is extremely cool. You can already upgrade this sub. And yeah, look at that crush depth. All right, now we can also engage the speed. Again, you gotta remember that everything we are seeing will be getting updated. But already, for such an early product, this is super freaking cool. Now, I've also been told that you can actually build the nuclear reactor here, which that is freaking cool. Okay, let's slot in one of the rods. And there we go. We now have the base being powered by a nuclear reactor, and you can also swap this out for the bioreactor if you prefer to power your machinery using the local wildlife. Now, I'm gonna leave the bad boy parked here because I think it's time for a little bit of a test. See, what I really want to know is how large is this compared to the Cyclops? Because if I had to guess, I would say it's not that much bigger. Okay, we're constructing the Cyclops, and I'm gonna be the first to say that I think it's actually good that we're not just going for pure size. Okay, from the control scheme, I can already tell you that the Cyclops feels a lot more sluggish. Okay, but I believe right now we should be about aligned, so let's take a look. Yeah, if we disable the fog, the Seel submarine is just a tiny bit longer, it seems. It's quite a bit thicker, which, you know, I like that. But it's not like it's a freaking behemoth that completely dwarfs the Cyclops, and I have to say that's good. I think the Cyclops is kind of the limit for how large of a submarine still makes sense on this map. Like, don't get me wrong, the Dad submarine, for example, from Socks for One, it is super cool, but realistically you cannot use it anywhere, whereas this looks like you might be able to, in which case, let's try it. Okay, so I got on board in the Lost River. I mean, this is gonna be a pretty narrow area. And I mean, yes, so far I'm able to fit through just fine. Again, I think if they made the submarine any larger than this, it would just become a real nightmare to operate. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, this is plenty. I think this sub is truly amazing, and a massive shout out to everybody on Team Seel. Now, because you're definitely wondering about this, when is the mod coming out? Well, their plans now is basically just to add a bit more content, but in terms of a time frame, they are expecting that this mod should be ready sometime next year. They're not able to give a better estimate just yet, but that's completely understandable because, again, this team is doing it completely for free. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like Subnautica modding, I can highly recommend you jump in the Subnautica modding Discord. That is the place to be to get caught up on the news and everything related to Subnautica modding that's going on right now. If you like this video, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All this would be very much appreciated. And with that, I'm going to wish you all a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.